Hi everybody, this is Matt Reflects, and I'm Matt. Generally I wasn't thinking about doing any sort of videos while I'm driving my vehicle. It's kind of, I don't know, I'm not one of those bro types that do all that, but you know, why not? We'll do one today. I did a long shift last night, working, saving lives. I don't know if they're really saving lives, but I am a nurse, so that, I do try and help people at minimum. What came to my head is why we're not hearing anything about the Epstein Files. Why is that not a thing right now? I know people are like, I want to know what's happening with that, right? I want to see Bill Clinton's name in there. If he's in there, great. I want to see Trump's name because I'm quite sure he's in there because we've already seen his name in there. So let's get this shit going. I think I'm going to start doing a little bit of a segment on. I'm going to do a segment on Epstein and start doing I don't know if it's going to be like the daily Epstein or the weekly Epstein or something. We're going to get into some of the files. We're going to get into some of the people that we expect to see, who we already know we're going to see in the files. People that we've already seen, what's already been released. Obviously, Trump's name has been in the files. Good or bad, I try to give Trump I tried to give him a benefit of the doubt with the whole Epstein thing. Yes, he was good friends with Epstein. We all know that. We all have seen that he's good friends with Epstein. There's videos, there's pictures, there's the parties, everything. This has been something that we've seen for years now. But I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt because was he just friends or was he a part of it? There was a couple things that bothered me that came out in time. Well, one of them was when he was talking about Virginia Giuffre. Trump said himself that one of the reasons why he kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago was because he was stealing his girls. Well, that itself makes me a little worried that maybe there was more to Trump being part of Epstein. I mean, that's my opinion. It's something that we have to look at, and it's something that we all should worry about and want to know about, because if our president was doing bad stuff with young girls, then that's probably not a good thing. Anyhow, there's a few other things that came out. One of the things that came out from some of the ladies that used to work at Mar-a-Lago was that they would come back because come back from Epstein's appointments at Mar-a-Lago, where he was being less than okay with the women, whether it's showing himself, expecting them to do things more than they should. And this was reported to the management there, and that was another one of the stories on why Trump kicked Epstein out of that part of his club, the health spa where they can get the massage therapy. So what I want to know more is why then after were these girls sent to Epstein's house? That starts to bother me more. That makes me think, is Trump even more involved? Like I said, I wanted to give him benefit of the doubt. I wanted to think that maybe he just got tied up. Yes, I did hear all the bad stuff before, the grab them by their pussy, the questionable, whether he was in questionably with these pageants that he owned in the locker rooms and stuff like that, and the quote-unquote locker room talk that Trump mentioned. But, in my personal opinion, I don't know if anything happened like this, but it really almost seems like Mar-a-Lago was like the Epstein's Island before Epstein's Island. I don't know. Is that what the Epstein Files will show? Is that all the redacted stuff? So that's one of the reasons why I want to do a segment. Like I said, it may be the daily Epstein, and maybe we'll go and just look at a file each day. It may only be a 2-minute video because it's all black, but that, you know, we're gonna look at it a little bit more because, you know, we've had all this trouble going on in like Minneapolis and all this ICE stuff and the Greenland stuff and the stuff with Venezuela and all of these other things that have just kept us from talking about Epstein and the Epstein Files, which now they're saying there's millions more where those came from, and they were already supposed to all be in our hands with minimal redactions and a reason for each redaction. So anyway, until we meet again, I'm Matt. This is Matt Reflects, and this is my first bro truck cast. Anyway, like, subscribe. Again, I'm Matt. This is Matt Reflects, and see you in the next video.